Today we're working on our 2015 Ford F-250 Super Duty. We're having some problems with steps. You can see this step bent down. You notice right into the bottom there's quite a bit of rust. It's rusted. Water's got in it and it's rusted. This step over here on the passenger side is exactly the opposite. It's bent up in the air where somebody's run over something, hit a high spot and bent it up. So we're going to try to see if we can fix that, remedy it. This is what we came up with. These are the same steps, factory steps, but they're chrome instead of the black. I've looked at the brackets under the truck, which are still in great shape, and they're exactly the same bracket. So my hope is we can just drop the old ones off and thread them right through the original bracket and put them right back in the same place without having to take all these frame bolts and frame mounts out. We've got plenty of hardware. We just may not need but 4 bolts. Let's see what happens when we take one off. See that underneath our frame, everything's in really good shape. All the brackets are like new, except for these ain't real great. They have to have a little bit of work. I still believe that the bolts are going to be solid enough to hold everything really good. Now we've got something, this is new to me. These have been out for a while. This is the Milwaukee Red Lithium M18. It's a brushless impact. It's a 1/2 inch. And I've never really needed one before. We've got air, but sometimes when you're away from the house, especially where we've been having to change a lot of tires lately, away from home, we've needed something like this, so we decided to give it a shot. And it's on 3 right now. It seems to be pretty wicked. Let's see if I can get it in here. Well, let's see if I can do this one-handed. The socket fit, it just wouldn't go up on the gun for some reason. It's got a tight collar on the gun. Let's give it a jam here and see if it takes it out. That's pretty awesome to have a cordless impact that's that powerful. You can take lug nuts on, and I'm used to using air tools, and cutting the cord is kind of nice. Works pretty good. Well, the first bolt was a cakewalk, but that second bolt, it was a real pain. I started off using a dead battery, and I got a fresh battery, and it finally took it out. But boy, they're not rusty, they're just a little corroded and missing threads and spots. I guess they rusted through. But this truck came from Texas, and it's full of Texas sand and mud. But it seems to be the only rotten piece on the truck. Let's try to get the other one on. Okay. Cleaned it up and ground the baby poo off of it and hit it with a coat of gloss. We look pretty good. If something happens, these brackets don't work out, I've got new ones in the box, so these will do for now. Well, all the bolts come out except for one, and Matt had to cut it off with a grinder. Had to cut the head off of it. But it's still, our bracket's okay, so we clean our brackets up. We'll just reuse those for now.
But just use new brackets.
Yeah. We'll get it cleaned up. Alright. We got both sides on. They look good. They're nice and shiny. The rest of the truck not so hot. We're going to have to give it a bath. looking good. They went on nice, no problems at all. Thanks for watching.